action.
What's up, guys? Welcome to the podcast where a guy that watches movies with a guy that doesn't watch movies. And what did we watch today?
House party. House party!
All right, the second way you said it sounded better. The first one I
House
was like,
party!
damn, you think this is boring or something?
Nah.
We
It was
watched,
alright.
we watched House Party.
It was alright.
I'm ashamed to admit that I had spectated this film.
How many people were in the
Oh,
theater?
we went day 0, first showing, and it was so many people. There was me, him, that's about it.
Oh, shit.
Oh, it was so empty that if you hypothetically had a vape, you could have hit it in there. That's how empty
that's
it
how
was.
bad it was.
There was
for
nothing
sure.
going on.
Not
There was not a
insane.
theater party. There was not a theater party.
Just a house party.
And before we go into it, these do have spoilers most likely, so keep that in mind when you watch. And as this man said last time, if you don't like spoilers, watch that shit somewhere else, I
Go
guess.
somewhere else.
Well, do you have anything you want to start off with about this film? Did you have any like background knowledge on it? So I didn't know it existed until you
saw
told
a
me
tr-
about it today.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I saw a trailer.
Trailer?
Yeah.
I barely know her.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Got him.
But so you just saw a trailer?
Yeah.
Did you have like high hopes going in, or just like, oh, it's a film, I'll watch it? I got Regal Unlimited.
Yeah.
Basically
one.
that. Basically
Yep,
that one.
And I was like, content.
Now that you watched it, you still feel the same way? Would you?
Kinda. It was kinda.
You like seeing King James on screen?
It was alright. I fuck with LeBron.
It felt like we were just watching. What's that movie again? Space Jam. This is Space
right.
Jam 3, bros.
This is Space Jam, the adult version.
That's all King James has ever been in is that movie, right? Or is this his second movie, or has he been in a bunch?
I don't know.
There was like a lot of
Damn.
celebrity appearances though. It was kind of cool.
Yeah, we saw Wayne. We saw Anthony Davis.
Snoop Dogg.
We saw Snoop.
The GOAT, Kid Cudi.
We saw the GOAT. We saw the GOAT, Kid Cutters.
Kid Cutters.
We saw Cutters
Are-
in the movie. He did. I fucking loved him in this movie.
He was
I'm
really
not gonna
good.
Lie.
I'm glad that they gave him a personality in it, because a lot of the celebrity appearances were just that, like a celebrity
just like,
appearance.
oh,
I'm here.
Yeah, they paid me to do
Yeah,
this movie.
But he like had a role. It was
Right.
It was cool.
And it was weird.
It was a really trippy role.
It was like a Dennis Rodman meets like Stephen King.
I like how he like. And when we first met him too, he was real emo seaman, you know, like he was just like to
Yeah, that's
himself,
kinda how his
head
vibe
down.
is. Yeah, that's kinda how his
he had like a
vibe is.
scene kid aesthetic.
Oh yeah, that's definitely his vibe. Like if you listen to his music, that's his thing.
He's just a little emo
He's the
boy.
GOAT. Yeah, he's one of them.
Yeah, but everyone partying, going crazy. Well, how'd you feel about the build up of this film? Because to me, it felt like it took a little bit.
It took way too long. It was kind of like Friday-esque or like any other generic Ice Cube house party movie, or like even I got How High vibes in this movie, but it started off slower than that because during the slow points there was almost no chuckles. It wasn't really funny at all. Because like usually in these party films, the lead up is funny too. But like this was just like a normal scenario where two dudes lose a job, so they just go all out because they found LeBron's house. That's literally all it is.
Some of the parts, like I think there was some humor in the like early beginning when the 3 dudes were pressing him. That was kind of funny.
The torture shit was funny. The Method Man type torture shit was funny as fuck.
Yeah, and then there
But,
were a
like-
couple scenes in between, but in between those kind of funny scenes, it felt like they dragged it on too much. Like the scene
Yeah.
where they were discovering that it was LeBron's house lasted like 13 minutes. It felt like 13 minutes. I'm like, God damn, dudes. We got places to be, things to
Right,
do. Can we
right.
see this party start
Yeah,
already?
and then it started when you said that.
Yeah.
Because you actually said that.
Like, damn, is this ever going to pick up speed? I checked my text. I was like, dude,
No.
come on.
But when it got to the party scene, it got a little bit better.
Yeah, as it started to finally get rolling.
You got more story. You got like some hiccups in the plot, and they have to solve the hiccups. Honestly, plot wise, this wasn't a banger. Kind of generic.
Up until the Illuminati.
Oh yeah, when Kid Cudi's on the screen, it's 10 out of 10.
I think that saved it from being
It
a
saved
generic
it,
party
yeah.
movie, because that
The
gave it an
humor was
interesting
good.
premise.
Yeah, it was
too.
really it came out of left field,
It did.
but
Cudi's like, I know where to get another ring. The Illuminati has
they always
copies
keep
of
copies.
everyone.
Yeah,
My man was wild.
yeah, he is wild. He a wild,
They
crazy
had, what was
kid.
they had Kanye West's jaw in there? Was that for something in particular?
So
Was there a joke or an inside
no,
joke to
so
that?
Kanye West, when he first got signed, he just made beats.
Mm.
And on the way home from a studio session with Jay and shit, Jay-Z and shit, he got into a car accident that almost killed him. And they had to rewire his jaw.
Oh.
They had to do surgery and shit. And his first single off the album, he does the whole song with his mouth wired shut.
Oh, geez. So that was a
Yeah.
callback to that?
Yeah.
That's an interesting touch.
Yeah.
They also had Soulja Boy's glasses.
Hell
They had
yeah.
something else there.
I knew Kanye was in that shit. I knew it.
They had to at least have a reference to him. If only we could have actually seen him on screen.
Nah, they ain't happening. They
Unless you
don't-
did and I missed him.
right. Nah, he'd wear a mask covering his face anyway.
Outside of the famous people, were there any like recognizable names on the cast?
Not much.
Who, if any? Because I didn't recognize anybody. It felt like all people that I got to watch for their
Trying to
first time.
think. Yeah, me too.
Were there anyone whose role stood out that you liked?
Cuddy.
Yeah.
Other than Cuddy,
Yeah, like the everyday people. Because outside of Cuddy, the rest of the
Nah,
celebrities
all the
just played
character-
themselves.
all the characters were kind of plain. They kind of relied on the celebrity thing because the characters weren't really written that well. I don't think. I liked the girl that helped him out.
Venus.
Yeah, and her uncle was Juvenile. That was kind of cool. That Back That Ass Up song is actually funny because Wayne's in that song.
Really?
Yeah, he's in the end. He was 16.
Shit.
That was like one of his first.
He was Lil
yeah,
Wayne.
He was Lil Wayne back then. He was a little kid.
God
But
damn.
he's in the end of that song because he was with them. Cash Money.
yeah.
Like Juvenile was in Cash Money back in the day.
Good shit. Good shit.
Yeah.
And he was at the party.
Yeah.
That's how you know.
I haven't heard a Juvenile song since Slow Motion for me.
Do you know who that girl Maya was? Is she an
Yeah,
actual
she's
celebrity?
90s pop,
Mm.
early 2000s pop.
I assumed she was, but I
Yeah.
didn't know anything about
Yeah.
her. So
That's my when I was on the come up.
Mm.
That's
That's what you listened to back then?
Yeah. I didn't really listen to Maya.
Back in your days, back when you were 40 in the
I didn't
90s?
listen to Maya. Yeah, apparently I'm fucking 80, 90 years old. Not really. That's like 70, but yeah.
I don't know what else to ask about this movie because, like you
It's
said,
kind of just, the name says it all.
it did feel a little.
The house party,
Would you want to be at that party?
I guess.
It did seem lit. It seemed like a
Yeah,
really
I
good
guess.
time. A lot of
It
nice
wasn't
ass.
it's like there's a lot of other it was a middle of the road party film. It was all right.
I love that.
was
What's his
alright.
name? I think it's Anthony Santino is his name. The guy from the Lil Dicky's show. He's also in
Oh
some
yeah,
other
yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
I actually just watched his newest stand-up special on Netflix yesterday, so it was cool to see him again in this.
The king, man.
And he had a good role too. I thought he was funny with his little pet koala.
That was him.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
that's the guy I was
So
talking
you
about.
recognize someone?
Yeah,
I did not.
I fucked with that dude. And Drewski was in it too in the one scene. I don't know
Okay.
how to describe what he does. He just makes like some funny YouTube content. But he was in the scene where like the painting got knocked down or
Oh
something.
yeah.
And LeBron had just walked in and
Right.
yeah. That guy, I wish he was in it more
LeBron
because
is
that dude's fucking
big.
hilarious. LeBron is a gigantic man.
He's 6'10",
Sheesh.
maybe 6'11". I think
Fucking
he's
hell.
6'10" though. He's definitely one of the best basketball players of all time. He ain't the fucking goat.
I like how they threw jabs at him throughout the film too.
Oh
Like-
yeah, it was fun.
Like the one guy was like, "Was
They
it the
did in
Miami
Space
ring?
Jam too, remember?
Was it the Miami ring? He
Yeah.
didn't deserve that one."
Right, he did.
All the guys started
Ray
laughing.
Allen was inside the line when he shot that three.
Judge.
Judge, call him. What do you want to give this movie, man?
Probably just like a 3. I'm not even gonna sugarcoat it.
I feel like that was high. That's high.
Really?
Yeah,
Well-
I was thinking 2, man.
I always think of it too, like with a sad face. Like I'd go into it and I'd be
Really?
leaving sadder than I was.
It's kind of neutral for me.
That's where I think 3 should technically
yeah,
be.
you're
Because
right.
like I think about it with a facial structure where like the 3 would be a straight face, not good or bad.
Yeah.
Then the 2 is like a little sad, and then the 1's like a big frown. I don't know if this actually looks like a face to you guys, but then like 4 would be like a little happy face and then a smile.
Do that again?
know?
You got the balls in your hand, dog?
I wish.
Oh, what's wrong with you? But yeah,
There's not. Yeah, I don't know. There's not much.
it's
like,
an average, middle of the road, nothing eventful, but kind of.
I'd watch a second one.
Yeah. Oh man, are they gonna make a second one?
Probably not. But if they did, I'd watch it.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind.
This just felt kind of short. So, do you
Yeah.
want to sign out quick, or do you have more you want to say?
Oh really? I don't really have much to say about this. It was all right.
Go watch it. Let us know what you think.
Yeah.
This might have been too bland of a review, guys. Like,
But
do
it
you
was
have
kind
some
of a
feedback to
bland
give?
film. It was like it wasn't. I'm trying to think of anything else. Just Kid Cudi's parts like made it very entertaining, and it was just funny as fuck. And there was a little bit of other things.
If you gave it a 2, what would it take to elevate it to a 3 or a 4? Like, what could they
a
change?
whole movie about Cudi. I'm kidding.
Make him the protagonist.
Like going into their story a little bit more, and a little bit more bad shit happening to them. So when they
You don't think there was enough conflict?
Not enough. No,
You weren't like attached to him?
not really. You got to see some crazy shit. It was cool that he got the girl in the end, though.
That they both did. They both got their girls.
Who did he get? Oh, Maya.
Yeah, the one guy got
Yeah.
Maya, the other guy got Venus.
Yeah, Maya's kind of that's cool.
They were both really pretty. They scored
Hell
some
yeah.
nice ones.
Some tenors. All right.
I guess
Speaking of 10, this was not one.
this was our review of House Party, gang. Let us know what you thought about it.
Comment, subscribe.
Like, give me $5. PayPal in the description.
Yep. Got you.
Toodaloo.
He's got to pay for locals.